lithosphere. That is the second lesson in geography. Okay, we are talking today about the importance of lithosphere. You know, I told you there are four layers. Yes, what are the atmosphere, lithosphere, biosphere, and stratosphere? There are four layers on the earth. Okay, how many layers? There are four layers on the earth. They are the atmosphere, lithosphere, biosphere, and stratosphere. That stratosphere part is not there in your chapter now. Okay, now let us talk about lithosphere. What is lithosphere? Lithosphere means here the land part. The land part is called as a lithosphere. Atmosphere means the air part which is on the earth. The earth, you find this scaly place. This place is occupied by air. That layer is called atmosphere. Okay, the land part, the hard part, that is called the lithosphere. Yes. Now lithosphere means what here? Litho means rock. Here litho means rock. The layer is very thick in the continents and quite thin in under the bed. So there is everywhere land part. So this all land part together, the land part together is called the lithosphere. What is it called? The lithosphere. So this land part is very thick in continents. Continents ಒಳಗ thick ಇರ್ತೈತಿ. Sea ಒಳಗ ಏನಿರ್ತೈತಿ? Thin layer ಇರ್ತೈತಿ. Okay. So the lithosphere consists of rocks. What the lithosphere is containing? It is containing the rocks, minerals, soil, etc. So life exists on the layer. On this lithosphere, who is living? Life exists. Life exists means the human beings which are having life, they are living on this layer. And it is also helped with the atmosphere. This biosphere, this lithosphere, the persons who are living on this lithosphere, they are helped by atmosphere, hydrosphere. Another one is hydrosphere. Atmosphere means here air. Atmosphere means air. Hydrosphere means water. Hydrosphere means water. Okay. And another one there is the biosphere. The biosphere is the living. Biosphere is the living plants, animals. They are called biosphere. Got it? There are four layers: lithosphere, atmosphere, hydrosphere, and biosphere. Got it? So now the water area is called the hydrosphere. Now we are talking about lithosphere. The continents are the part of lithosphere with different landforms like mountains. On this lithosphere we found mountains, plateaus, plains, etc. So entire Earth's interior and composition. Now let us talk about the Earth's interior part. Nice, you got it now? There are four layers. That is lithosphere, atmosphere, hydrosphere, and biosphere. Now let us talk about the internal part of the Earth. Okay, lithosphere, the internal part of the Earth. Let us talk now. Yes, internal part. Our Earth is a planet. It is more than 4.6 million years old. How many years old is our Earth? It is 4.6 million years old. It is 4.6 million years old. Still processing changing. So from that time, that Earth is being on changing. It is being on changing. Man is a quest of understanding this change and eager to know more about inside the Earth. So man, what he is doing from that day? From that day, he is going on searching, he is going on seeing the changes happening. Yes, and he is more eager to know about the interior part of the earth. ಇನ್ನ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಏನೈತಿ ಭೂಮಿ ಒಳಗೆ ಇನ್ನ ಏನೈತಿ ಇನ್ನ ಏನು ಕಂಡು ಹಿಡಿಬೇಕು ನಾನು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಸರ್ಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತಾನೆ ಅದಾನ. ಅವತ್ತಿಂದ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಮಟ್ಟ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಸರ್ಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತಾನೆ ಅದಾನ. So what is inside the earth is still mystery for man. Still now he is not able to find out what is there in the earth. Yes, with the years of study, research, human beings has been able to information about the materials inside the earth. So after a long study, they have finalized that 10 to 12 kilometers inside the earth, up to 10 to 12 kilometers ಅಷ್ಟು ಒಳಕ deep ಹೋಗಿ study ಮಾಡ್ಯಾರ man. Going beyond the depth is very difficult due to the increase in the temperature. Still 10 to 12 kilometers ಇನ್ನ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತೈತಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ಬಹಳ ಹೈ ಐತಿ. ಸೊ ಅವರು ಅಷ್ಟು ಒಳಗೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ನೋಡಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ಬಾರ್ದು, ಹೋಗಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ಬಾರ್ದು ಅವರಿಗೆ. ಸೊ ಟು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಮೋರ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದಿ ಅರ್ತ್ interiors, humans are depending on the indirect evidence. So ಅದು ನಾವು ಡೀಪ್ ಹೋಗಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಇಂಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಪ್ರೂಫ್ ಇದ್ರೆ, ಎವಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನಿತ್ತು ಅವರು ಏನು ಮಾಡತ್ತಾರ, ಸಚ್ ಆಸ್ ಸಿಸ್ಮಿಕ್ waves, volcanic materials, etc. ಸೊ ಇದರಿಂದ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಅರ್ತ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಅದು ಎಷ್ಟು ದಿನ ಎಷ್ಟು ಒಳಗೈತಿ ಏನೇನದಾವ ಅಂತ ನೋಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ ಈಗ ಅರ್ತ್ ಒಳಗಿಂದು ಇರಪ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ ವಾಲ್ಕೆನೋಸು, ಆ ವಾಲ್ಕೆನೋಸ್ ಇರಪ್ಟ್ ಆದಾಗ ಅದನ್ನಿಂದ ಅವ್ರು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗ ಅದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಲೇಯರ್ಸ್ ಅದಾವ ಒಳಗೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ನೋದು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರು. So on the basis of the density of material, chemical composition and physical state of the matter, the Earth's interior is classified into three main stages. So ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಿ the three main stages of the Earth ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ರ, they have studied that there are roughly three stages. The first one is the first layer is the crust. ಮ್ಯಾಗಿಂದೇನು ಅರ್ತ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಐತಲ್ಲ, ಮ್ಯಾಗಿನ ಭಾಗ ಏನೈತೆ that is called the crust. Next is the mantle. The next is the mantle, 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 and the third part is the core. So earth ಒಳಗ ಮ್ಯಾಗಿನ ಭಾಗ, ಮ್ಯಾಗಿನ the uppermost part, this is the between part, this is the down part, core. Okay, these are the three layers of the earth. So next one, first one is the crust. So what is there in the crust? The crust is the upper part layer of the earth. It is rich in silica. Rich in silica, aluminum and magnesium. It is these are the three minerals. They are silica, aluminum and magnesium. And the depth of the earth layer is about 60 kilometers. This is about 60 kilometers depth. ಒಳಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟೈತಿ 60 kilometers depth ಐತಿ. In the upper part of this crust only lighter materials are found. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮ್ಯಾಗಿನ ಭಾಗದಾಗ ಈ ಕ್ರಸ್ಟ್ನಾಗ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಲೈಟ್ ಇರುವಂಥ ಪದಾರ್ಥಗಳು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಸಿಗ್ತಾವ. ಓಕೆ, it is called the same silica and aluminum. Okay, the continental crust, the lower part of the crust is rich in silica and the magnesium is and magnesium. It is called the sisma or the oceanic crust. This is also called as the oceanic crust. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮ್ಯಾಗಿನ ಭಾಗದ ಲೈಟ್ ಮಿನರಲ್ಸ್ ಯಾವಿರ್ತಾವ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಮ್ಯಾಗ ಇರ್ತಾವ ಲೈಟ್ ಮಿನರಲ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಮ್ಯಾಂಟಲ್. ಮ್ಯಾಂಟಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್, ಮಿಡಲ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್. It is about 2,900 kilometers. 2,900 kilometers. Okay, ಇದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಆಳವಾಗಿರ್ತೈತಿ? It is about after 60 kilometers. The next kilometer starting is 2,900 kilometers ಒಳಗೆ ಅರ್ಥನಾಗ it is called the mantle. It is the layer. That layer is the mantle. The materials are in semi-liquid or a partially molten state. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಯೂಮಿನಿಯಮು ಮತ್ತು ಸಿಲಿಕಾ ಮಿನರಲ್ಸ್ ನಮಗೆ ಸಿಗ್ತಾವೆ. ಅಲ್ಯೂಮಿನಿಯಮು, ಸಿಲಿಕಾ ಮತ್ತು ಮೆಗ್ನೀಷಿಯಮ್ ಅವು ಹೆಂಗಿರ್ತಾವೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ಇರ್ತಾವೆ. ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಮೆಂಟಲ್ನಾಗ ಇರುವಂಥ ಈ ಒಂದು ಲೇಯರ್ನಾಗ ಇರುವಂಥವು ದೇ ಆರ್ ಸೆಮಿ ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ ಆರ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಸೆಮಿ ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ ಆರ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಕಾಂಪೋಸ್ಟ್. ಎಸ್, ದೇ ಆರ್ ಸೆಮಿ ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ ಆರ್ ಮಾಲ್ಟನ್. ಸುಟ್ಟಂಗಿರ್ತಾವೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದರೆ ಸೆಮಿ ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ ಇರ್ತಾವೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. The mantle is composed with the dense and rigid rocks which have prominence of the minerals and like magnesium and iron. So the mantle has two parts, the upper mantle and the lower mantle. ಈ mantle ನಾಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಈ 2,900 kilometers ಏನಿರ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನ two parts ನಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. One is the upper mantle, first one is the upper mantle, second one is the lower mantle. Yes. So the contact zone of the crust and the mantle is called the morphic discontinuity or the moho. While the boundary of the separate the mantle and the core is called the Gutenberg's discontinuity. So ಇದು ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಇದ್ರದ್ದು ಮುಗಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಅದೇನು ಭಾಗ ಬಾರ್ಡ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಭಾಗ ಇರ್ತದಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರ್ತದ ಮ್ಯಾಂಟಲ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಕೋರ್. ಈ ಕೋರಿಗೆ ಮ್ಯಾಂಟಲ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಡಿವಿಷನ್ ಒಂದು ಬೌಂಡ್ರಿ ಲೈನ್ ಇರ್ತದಲ್ಲ ಆ ಲೈನ್ಗೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರ್ತದ Gutenberg's discontinuity. So the core, this is the innermost layer of the earth. The depth of this layer is up to 6,370 is core. Next is the core. This is about 6,071 kilometers. Okay, this is 660 kilometers inside the earth. This is 2,900 kilometers inside the earth. Then that below, this is 6,371 kilometers of that part is called the core. Here, what type of rocks are found here? The nickel and the ferrous. Nickel and ferrous iron is found in this part. So it is known as the NiFe. The core is divided into two layers. Some layers the outer core and the molten core. The outer core and the inner core. These are not core name. Again it is divided into two parts. That is the outer core and the inner core. Yes, you can see in this figure here the 60 kilometers only. This crust. Next comes the mantle. Next comes the core. These are the three divisions of the lithosphere, Earth. Yes, next rocks. Yes. Here now let us talk about the rocks. We have completed this. Now let us talk about the rocks here. Yes, children. Now we talked about the three parts of the earth. That is the core, the crust, the mantle, the core. Yes, they have in the figure you can see here. Yes, this upper part is the core. Next is the mantle. Next is the first one is the crust, mantle, and the core. These are the layers of the earth. Now let us go to the rocks part. Rocks. Yes, rock means they are the hard substance. They are found on the crust of the earth. This is found. Rocks are found on the earth, crust of the earth. They are aggregates of minerals. They are aggregates of minerals. There are so many types of minerals. Rocks are formed due to the various natural resources. Okay, natural processes. Rocks, how they are formed due to the wearing and tearing of the rocks. There are natural processes. Yes, on the basis of this mode of formation, rocks are divided into three types. What are they? Igneous rocks, yes, sedimentary rocks, and the third one is the metamorphic rocks. There are three types of rocks here. Metamorphic rocks. Yes, the important types of igneous rocks. So now let us go to the deep study of the igneous rocks. Okay, now igneous rocks. Igneous rocks are of two types. They are the instructive and the extractive. Instructive means they are the plutonic rocks and the dike rocks. Okay. Next, the extractive rocks are the lava and the volcanic. Igneous rocks is of two types. They are of two types, and they are the instructive and the extractive. Yes, the extractive, the external, that is the lava of the volcano rocks. So instructive rocks. When the molten material magma of the earth interiors do not reach the earth's surface, they cool and solidify quite slowly. Below the surface are called the laws of the property and are called the instructive rocks. So here when the molten material, if it is of the earth interior do not reach the earth's surface, the igneous rocks here, the molten material which is not reaching to the crust, the upper part, that type of rocks are called they are cool and solidified. That type of rocks are called the instructive rocks, igneous rocks. Now extractive. For example, you can say granite. You can say, for example, granite, the dorite and the garbo. These are the types of instructive rocks. Now let us go to the extractive rocks. Extractive rocks are the rocks formed with solidification of magma. Solidification of the ಗಟ್ಟಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ. ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ಉಕ್ಕಿ ಹೊರಗೆ ಬಂದಿರ್ತಲ್ಲ, ವಾಲ್ಕೆನೋ ಉಕ್ಕಿ ಹೊರಗೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ಉಕ್ಕಿ ಬಂದಾಗ ಅದು ಕ್ರಿಸ್ಟಲ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ಶೈನಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ರಿಸ್ಟಲ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಳಗಿಂದೆಲ್ಲ ಉಕ್ಕಿ ಹೊರಗೆ ಬಂದಿರ್ತದಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಒಂದು ರಾಕ್ ಅದು magma, ಅದು ಆರಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಅದೇನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಗಟ್ಟಾಗ್ತದೆ. So that type of magma above the earth's surface, which is above the earth's surface, are called the extractive igneous rock. These rocks are generally fine grained or glassy because lava after reaching the surface of the earth cools and solidifies quickly, and basalt and andesite. These are the two types of minerals found here in this type of the extractive rock. ಹೆಂಗಿರ್ತಾವಂದ್ರೆ ನೋಡಾಕ ಗ್ಲಾಸಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಗ್ರೈಂಡ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಒನ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿ second one is the sedimentary rock. Now let us talk about the sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary rocks. The word sedimentary is derived from a sedimentrum. It is derived from a Latin word sedimentrum. which means settling down. Sedimentary means what? Settling down. The sedimentary rocks are formed by the agency of water. How they are formed? They are formed by the agency of water, wind and ice. The agents, how they are formed? Yes, sedimentary rocks are formed by the agency of water, wind and ice. So these agents break the eroded igneous rocks. What are the agents doing? These agents under water, wind, ice ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾವ? Here, how igneous rock break ಮಾಡ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ, break ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ these sedimentary rocks are formed. The deposits of the materials often occur in the form of layer or strata. Therefore, sedimentary rocks are called stratigraphic rocks. They are stratigraphic rocks. Sedimentary rocks are formed after the disintegration of igneous rocks. Therefore, they are called the secondary rocks. These are called the secondary rocks. Now, you can see here the sedimentary rocks are of two types. One is the organic and another is the inorganic. So, inorganic is again of two types, that is the mechanical form and one is the chemical form. The organic sedimentary rocks, you can find the calcareous limestone and the carbonaceous coal. These are the different types of sedimentary rocks. Next. Yes, chemically formed sedimentary rocks. There are some chemical changes have been taken place. The types of rocks are called the chemical rocks. And the originally formed sedimentary rocks, they are the originally sedimentary rocks. They are derived from the accumulation of the remains of the organisms. Sedimentary rocks, such shells of marine organisms. So next, third comes the metamorphic rocks. The metamorphic rocks are which are formed by the process of metamorphic or alternation of pre-existing metamorphic changes. Okay, these are the three types of rocks. Now let us go to the example here. Granite. What are the name given to the rocks here? Granite ಗೆ Chinese ಅಂತಾರ, ಬಾಲ್ಸೈಟ್ ಗೆ ಸೈಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತತಿ, ಲೈಮ್ಸ್ಟೋನ್ ಗೆ ಮಾರ್ಬಲ್ ಅಂತಾರ, ಸ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್ಟೋನ್ ಗೆ ಕ್ವಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತಾರ, ಕೋಲ್ ಗೆ ಗ್ರೈಫೈಟ್ ಅಂತಾರ, ಗ್ರೈಫೈಟಿಕ್ diamond anta kariತಾರೆ. Metamorphic rocks are hardest rocks. These metamorphic rocks are hardest rocks on the earth. The rocks supply precious stones. They are supplying precious stones. The sapphires, ruby and emeralds and diamonds etc. Metamorphic rocks ಇಂತ ನಮಗೆ ಏನೇ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ? The rubies ಸಿಗ್ತವ, emeralds ಸಿಗ್ತವ ಮತ್ತೆ diamonds ನಮಗೆ ರಾಕ್ ಅಂತ ಸಿಗ್ತವ. So here there are the forces of the earth crust. Now let us talk about the forces. Okay, forces of the earth crust. Forces. What are the forces here? We can find here internal force and the external force. What are they? Internal force. What is the internal force? The force which is coming out from the earth crust. From the earth is called the internal force. So internal force. The volcano. Volcano is an event of narrow opening. Volcano is a narrow opening in the earth crust connected by a pipe. Here to an underlying magma and chamber. So you can see the volcano. It is ಎಷ್ಟೋ ದಿನದ ಒಳಗೆಲ್ಲ ಕುದ್ದು ಒಂದಿನ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಬ್ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ volcano. ಬಾಡಿ ಒಳಗೆ ಹೀಟ್ ಅದೇನ ನಮ್ಮ ಅರ್ತ್ ಕ್ರಸ್ಟ್ನಾಗಿರುವಂಥ ಹೀಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಹೊರಗೆ ಚೆಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ volcano. Okay, now types of volcano. What are the types of volcano here? On the basis of periodic and frequency of eruption, volcanoes can be divided into how many types? Let us see here. They are divided into active volcano, the dormant volcano and the extinct volcano. There are three types of volcano. Active volcano, what is this? Why it is named as active volcano? So volcanoes which consist of eject lava, gases, ashes. These active volcano naga ಏನಿರ್ತಾವ? ಲಾವಾ ಇರ್ತೈತಿ, ಗ್ಯಾಸಸ್ ಇರ್ತಾವ, ಆಶಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬೂದಿ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಇರ್ತಾವ. ದೇ ಆರ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ದಿ ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ವಾಲ್ಕನೋಸ್. ದೇ ಆರ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ 600 ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ವಾಲ್ಕನೋಸ್. ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ವಾಲ್ಕನೋಸ್ ಅದಾವ? 600 ವಾಲ್ಕನೋಸ್, ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ವಾಲ್ಕನೋಸ್ ಅದಾವ. ಎಸ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ದಿ ಡಾರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ವಾಲ್ಕನೋ. ದಿ ಡಾರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ವಾಲ್ಕನೋ ಆರ್ ದೋಸ್ ವಿಚ್ have erupted in the past. Okay, ಡಾರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೇನು? ಹಿಂದಿನ ಕಾಲದಾಗ ಅವು ಬರ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ವು, ಬ್ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ವು ಇರ್ಬೋದು, and likely to erupt again, but have remained inactive for a fairly long time. So ಹಿಂದಿನ ಕಾಲದಾಗ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಲ್ಕನೋ ಎರಪ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು, ಈಗೂ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಆಗಬೇಕಾಗಿದ್ದು ಅದೇನಾಗೈತಿ ಆಗ್ಲಾರ್ದಂಗೆ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟೈತಿ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ವಾಲ್ಕನೋಗೆ ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ? ದಿ ಡಾರ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹಿಂದಿನ ಕಾಲ ಓಲ್ಡನ್ ಡೇಸ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಒಂದು ಟೈಮ್ಗೆ ಆಗಿತ್ತಂತ, ಮತ್ತು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಟೈಮ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಾದಾಗ ಏನಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ, ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಇದರಿಂದ ಅದು ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ರಿಮೈಂಡ್ ಇನ್ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್, ಇನ್ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಡ್ತಂತ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇದೇನಂತಾರೆ ಡಾರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ. Extinct volcanoes. Extinct volcanoes are those which were active in the remote geographical periods. Active volcanoes are the remote geographical periods. Okay, they are not only likely to active once again, and the extinct volcanoes are those which were active in the remote geographical periods. These are not likely to be active once again. So ಒಂದ್ಸರಿ ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿ ಇವು ಹೊರಗೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದು ಎರಾಪ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿವು ಮತ್ತೆ ಆಗಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ 3 types of volcanoes. Next, volcanic materials. Volcano ನಿಂದು ಏನು ಹೊರಗೆ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತೈತಿ? ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ that is coming out? The materials ejected out of the volcanoes are 3 types. ಓಕೆ, ಈ ವಾಲ್ಕೆನೋ ಒಳಗಿಂದ ಬರುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಟೈಪ್ ಇರ್ತಾವ? ಒಂದು ಈಸ್ ಸಾಲಿಡ್ ಟೈಪ್ನಾಗ ಬರ್ತೈತಿ, ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ ಟೈಪ್ನಾಗ ಬರ್ತೈತಿ, ಮತ್ತು ಗ್ಯಾಸಸ್ ಟೈಪ್ನಾಗ ಬರ್ತೈತಿ. 3 types ಆಫ್ ಗ್ಯಾಸಸ್, 3 types ವಾಲ್ಕೆನೋ ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಹೊರಗೆ ಬಂದಿರ್ತೈತಿ. ಎಸ್, ನಾವು ದಿ ಸಾಲಿಡ್ನಾಗ ಏನೇನು ಬರ್ತಾವ? ವಾಲ್ಕನಿಕ್ ಬಾಂಬ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾವ, ಸಿಲಿಂಡರ್ಸ್, ಕೋರಲ್, ಪ್ಯೂಮಿಕ್, ಡಸ್ಟ್, ಆ್ಯಶಸ್, ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಬೂದಿ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಹೊರಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾವ. ಅದು ವಾಲ್ಕೆನೋ ಇದು ಆದಾಗ, ಬ್ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆದಾಗ. ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಬರ್ತಾವ? ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೆಮಿ ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ ಟೈಪ್, ಲಾವಾ ಟೈಪ್. ಈ ಡಾಂಬರ್ ಬರ್ತೈತಲ್ಲ, ಡಾಂಬರ್ ಹಂಗೆ ಒಂದು ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಏನು ಲಾವಾ ಅಂತದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತೈತಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದರೆ ಗ್ಯಾಸಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೇನು? ಸಲ್ಫ್ಯೂರಿಕ್ ಆ್ಯಸಿಡ್, ಸಲ್ಫರ್, ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜಿನ್, ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್, ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಗ್ಯಾಸಸ್ ಅದರಿಂದ ಹೊರಗೆ ಬರ್ತವೆ. Distribution of volcanoes, how they are distributed? So the volcanoes are distributed into 3 belts. That is the Pacific belt, that is coming from it is also called as a Pacific ring or fire. Next is the second one is the mid-Atlantic belts. These are the different types of belts here. And third type is the mid-continental belt, and third last one is the important islands. This is the study of the forces of earth crust. There are 2 types of forces. They are the internal and the external. And the internal forces we can find the volcanic forces. Okay, these are the internal forces. Now what is the other next part is the earthquake. Let us study in the next part of the class. Okay, till then, goodbye children. Thank you. Please read the lesson and understand the topic children. Okay, thank you.